Hey YouTube, coming back with another video. It's your girl D coming with the story time videos. I have a lot of them, a whole lot. So this story is gonna be about how my ex-best friend either tried to set me up, or I don't know what her plans were when I was trying to tell her, as a best friend, inform her that her man was cheating, But unfortunately, I realized sometimes it's best not to say nothing at all. Anyways, let's get into the story. Um, so me and my ex best friends were friends for about 4 years. Like, we were like sisters. Like, we did everything together. We met freshman year, and like, we loved each other so much. Best friends, like forever type friends. So after I dropped out of college, after I finished my freshman year, I went back to New York and decided to enroll college there. We were still talking. Okay, whatever. So now I met this guy, we started talking, and then he was like, okay, he has a brother which I met, and oh, can you hook him up with someone? So I was like, okay, since my best friend is looking for someone to talk to, behold, I set her up with him. So we had a double date. So it went well, whatever the case may be. Now, she lived in another state. I won't say where because she may be watching this. Well, I don't give a damn. But anyway, um, and he lives in New York. So, long distance relationship, it could be difficult at times. Um, so, first off, to be honest, the guy was not into her. Okay. Um, I don't know what was going on, but he was not into her like that. She was in love with him, in love. And I kept telling her, like, listen, you need to, calm down a little bit, because I don't think he feel the same way. As a best friend, you should tell your best friend what's going on or how you should feel. Because if you're not keeping it real with your best friend, then you're not her true friend at all. So, one night, I'm going out with my boyfriend, and his brother comes along with another chick. And my face was like, is this dude serious right now? I mean, I know he's talking to my best friend. So what's up with that? So you know how girls be taking their phones and be like, so that's what I did. I took my phone. I texted her. I was like, listen, your boo has an ex chick, or is with an ex chick. And she immediately called him and said, yo, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, everything went well that night. Okay, so the brother didn't have an attitude towards me. Now, the next day, when I wasn't with my boyfriend at that time, ex-boyfriend at that time, um, things went left. Now, my boyfriend brother started hitting me up saying, yo, B, how can you tell this and that? All lies. I was in with a chick last night, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, seriously right now? So now my ex-best friend called me and like, oh, he's saying that he wasn't. I'm like, are you serious right now? So why am I gonna lie to you? Why? Why am I gonna lie to you? So I honestly think that's her first serious relationship, supposedly, whatever it was, because it wasn't really a serious relationship, as you can tell. So now she's going back and forth with me, and I'm like, are you serious right now? I've been friends with you for a minute, and we're best friends. Why would I sit there and lie? I'm trying to protect you so you don't get hurt in the long run. But that wasn't the case. She didn't want to hear that. So now her boyfriend, which is the brother of my boyfriend, started hitting me up, threatening me. I was like, yo, I called my boyfriend and said, yo, listen, ex-boyfriend, listen, your brother's threatening me, blah, blah, blah. So he had to sit down with his brothers, like, yo, chill, like, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. Remind you, they're not really that close, so it's like, he could tell him what not to do it and he wouldn't listen. So he continued texting me, threatening me, like whatever the case may be. And I'm sitting there like, yo, how can my ex best friend let this whole thing ride out like this? She's like, oh, because she loves him. Remind you, he doesn't give a damn about her. It was just a, like, I don't know, like friends with benefits type thing. So now he's texting me saying, oh, he's gonna call the cops on me. Remind you, you a Brooklyn dude, right? So how you gonna call the cops on me? For snitching on you? You even a more of a type snitch bitch, man. So you gonna call the cops on me for snitching on you, that you cheating on my best friend? Yeah, that's a weak ass dude, period. So now she got her man's trying to threaten me. Oh, he's gonna beat my ass when he see me in the streets and blah blah blah. But yeah, you gonna call the cops. So what kind of sense is that? Now my ex best friend, she let this continue to happen, but you're supposed to be my best friend, right? And I'm supposed to have your back, but she didn't have my back whatsoever, and I will never forget that. That's why we falled out. I mean, yes, you're supposed to forgive, but at the same time, if I have your back and I see your man's cheating, of course I'm going to tell you that your man's cheating. That's what a true friend's supposed to do. But now I stay in my lane. If I see people cheat, or somebody I know, or somebody's spouse I know cheating, I'm out of it. Like, I can't deal with that whole drama shit. That is not my problem, okay? I learned my lesson from that point. Like, I just leave it alone. So now I stopped talking to my ex-best friend. She's like, oh, she's still talking to him. So basically she had put him first, not knowing him less than a month of me setting her up with him, which was my biggest mistake. A year later, she decided to move to New York with him, and I found out that he was abusing her and etc. like that. And her mother got frustrated with that situation too. I honestly did not want to get involved with that situation, but I felt guilty because I set her up with that particular guy. I don't know why she wanted to move in with him. Well, beside the point that she was in love with him. But it was so ridiculous. Like, why would you leave a place of love to a place of violence? Does that make sense? I mean, please comment down below. You getting a whole lot of love from family that loves you, but then you go into someone who doesn't love you and want to beat you up all the time and call you names and etc. and wasn't providing you anything. But yeah, that's my story time of how my ex-best friend boyfriend tried to jump me. But really, you can't. And if you watch this video, I dare you to jump me right now, since you want to call the cops that I snitch. Does that make sense? If you want to call the cops that I snitch. But you know what? I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. Just to let you know, I'm not. So, please subscribe, comment, like. Tell me how you feel about the situation. I got more story time videos coming up. So, bye YouTube.